The coordinator of the Office of the First Lady, Mrs. Edesili Anani, don praise the Nigerian Forest Security Service (NFSS) for the work wey dem dey do to maintain security for Edo State. This one happen during one courtesy visit to the Office of the First Lady for Government House for Benin City. Mrs. Anani show her appreciation for the hard work wey the NFSS dey do. She talk say, on behalf of the government, I wan thank una for wetin una dey do because e no be easy work. Dealing with the forest, dey put una lives for risk so that the people of Edo State go dey safe. We really appreciate. She promised the NFSS say the state government go provide the necessary support. As she talk say, we go make sure say you get wetin you need to improve productivity to do your work well. Mrs. Anani still talk about the importance of the NFSS role for stopping banditry and kidnapping. She say the governor dey really appreciate the work wey una dey do. E sabi say una dey important for the forest because una dey help to stop robbery and kidnapping. Also, she talk say the state government dey committed to supporting the NFSS by providing the necessary resources to create better environment for them to succeed.
The governor had said to him earlier, is really appreciative of the work you do. I had the discussion with him, and he knows your importance in the forest because you would go a long way in helping to curb banditry and kidnapping. And I think it's part of your core mandate, yes, because lately the state has been experiencing such. So having new people well equipped would really help in reducing the menace of kidnapping and banditry, because our forests they have to be guided, and you people are doing the job, and we appreciate that. On the challenges you said the other day, and you still said today about vehicles, the governor is looking into it. These issues are things that he's really working on: vehicles for patrol, for accommodation. I would bring it to his notice. For paramilitary equipment, I think they're very important because it helps you to communicate better. Once you have better communication, there's better synergy between not just you, even with other paramilitary people. So these are things that we would bring to his notice. And under the distinguished senator, our executive governor, Senator Mondo Pebble, is committed in making sure that you people, he makes your work easy by providing you with what you have and creating that enabling environment for you to try, for you to be effective and productive in what you do. So I think that this is a step towards the right direction, and your challenges will be brought to his notice. And I know the governor, is more of an action man. Yes. And these things will be, as much as he can, they will be addressed. Yes. Um, on behalf of the government, I want to thank you for what you do, because it's not an easy job. Combing the forest, putting your life at risk for the people of Edo State to be safe, we really appreciate it. And we're thankful. So on his part, as government, he would make sure that he creates you, gives you the opportunity to be more productive and to carry out your jobs effectively. So I thank you for coming.
The leader of the delegation, Assistant Commander General Shegun Odion Agbagboa, acknowledged the office of the coordinator and talk about the NFSS mandate. The aim of NFSS now to secure our communities from banditry, terrorism, and kidnapping. We get local, area, state, and national commands. We get men for different local government areas of Edo State, where they gather intelligence to fit curb criminal activities well for these states. And we dey hope to work with your office to provide better service to the state and the nation as a whole. He still beg the state government to solve the challenges wey the NFSS dey face and assure them say dem go work together to maintain the safety of Edo people.
And as Edo State is concerned, virtually all the local government in the states, we are having control over them. We have officers in the 18 local governments. We have them in the local government. We have them in the states. We have them in areas. So, peradventure, we are in the state as a stable paramilitary body, equivocally. working under the abyss of the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and also under our Excellency, the Edo State Governor, Monday level. And we are here to say we are tendering our support, paramilitary to the state, to work as directed by the governor and to remit as directed by the governor without fear or favor of anybody. Dear Foreman, Her Excellency, we don't have much, but we have to say this, that we have other issues, challenges, which I think I should emit on this table. We have problems, challenges of mobility. As a paramilitary, we should be proactive to response when it comes to crisis in communities and outside the communities. Also, we have problem with accommodation. A man that has no house has no place to plan. We have no accommodation, so that if the government can make it possible to give us a place to stay, to be acting effectively at the response of the government, we'll be very happy. And we need other paramilitary equipment, like the walkie-talkie. And if I may have to say this, we need good vehicles that can carry us from community to communities, from forest to forest, when the need arises. I think I am gladdened that this meeting is divine, because whenever you find a woman, that's a success. We are believing we are going home successfully today with the will of God, and that when you bring in politics paramilitary, then there's fear in the community. We are for everybody and not for everybody. Thank you.
Blessing Okwelebe, Oberland TV.